and good morning. Thank you for tuning in, Stampersdelight.com. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. Welcome to Fun Fold Friday morning. So let's get started. Just as a reminder, if you'd like to get that mug that I have, which says, let's see what this one says, I'm working on my PhD, project's half done, or any other stamping apparel, go to Stampersdelightshop.com. Check that out. Don't forget, celebration is coming to an end, and so is the special for joining Stampin' Up! In my team, where you have 3 starter kits to choose from. Also, this was the card kit for the month of February. They are now sold out. So if you place an order today, going into March, you will get the next card kit, and I have not posted that one yet. But just to let you know, each month I do have a card kit that I send out with a PDF. It's while supplies last for the card kits, 1 per person, 1 per order. You know the drill. Okay, and also this is the stamp set or bundle I will be using for my March online class, which is around the bend. You're going to get a half a pack of that beautiful designer series paper, the gems and the ribbon, and of course you can add on the bundle if you don't have it, but you will need the bundle to finish the projects. You're going to get a video with step-by-step instructions, and you're going to make 6 cards, 3 designs, 2 of each. And I also am going to do a sampler project with that. So you would want to sign up for both of those and you'll save $5. Everything is listed below. So I hope you will join me. Let's get started now. Okay, so for today's video, I'm going to be showing you the On the Farm bundle and also the free designer series paper Day at the Farm that you can get for free. I'm just going to shut this light off for a second. I'm thinking that might help us see it a little bit better. Maybe not. Okay. So if you order the bundle, you can get this paper for free. And that's what I want to show you. I also did a video on my Scrapbook Sunday on that wonderful paper. So I'm going to be using this piece of designer series paper today. And I do want to show you something that I did first with this. So I did a 1-sheet wonder, but you can get more cards out of it than I did. I only did 6 cards, but it's really what I wanted because I wanted certain images in here. I wanted the clouds, so I cut it at 4 and 4. And then, of course, I cut it down from there. So this piece was 4 by 5 1/4. Okay. And then the one below that, I cut them all about the same. And if you look, you're going to have that strip. You would have a strip in between here you could use. But I cut them this way because I wanted certain images. So it depends on what you want. See, I didn't want all the flowers. I wanted some of this. So here are the cards that I made. And I made 6 cards out of the... It's still a great idea, right? You could still get 6 cards out of a piece of designer series paper. So here are the 6 that I did. Okay. And I didn't put sentiments inside. I'm not sure what I'm going to be using them for. I love the sentiment from all of us. I think that's great for birthdays, or maybe you make cards for your team members and maybe it's their birthday and it's everybody at work. So, you know, you can make these great cards. Now, what I'm going to be showing this morning is 3 fun folds. And 2 of them are with this piece of designer series paper. So let me show you what I did first. And I was just playing around with this, and this is how I came up with it, okay? So this one is the first one I started with. So it's a Z fold card, and it stands up like that. But you can see that I cut the clouds off because I wanted this piece right here. So if you cut it like 4 and 4, you're not going to get that piece that you want right in the middle. So let me show you how I did this card first. I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. And I am going to cut this at 3 inches. Okay, I'm actually going to pretend I cut that at 3 inches because I already cut one and I don't want to cut another one. So I'm cutting that at 3 inches. Okay? All right, let me pull that one out. Here we go. I'm cheating a little bit. So I put this in at 3 inches and I cut this off. That's the clouds. Now I take this piece right here. Now remember, you want it folding this way. I like to do things like this because I do get confused sometimes myself. I am going to bring this in at 5 1/2. Okay, so let me just show you. I'm sorry, 5 1/4. See, this is 5 1/4. So I'm going to take that, now that I cut that 3 inches off, I'm going to go right into here at 5 1/4. And I am just going to cut that right there. Now we are going to do something with this piece, but right now we're going to do a fun fold with this one. So now I'm going to turn it, and I am going to score this at 4 inches. Just grab my scoring tool. I know some people have said that they have problems with the focus when I'm working here. I'm not sure what's going on yet, but I am working on it, so just bear with me. Okay, bear with me to get this straightened out. I'm not sure what changed on my program, but I am working on it, okay? I think you can understand and see what I'm doing. Sometimes the wording, I guess, is a little blurry, so forgive me. Okay, we're going to go in at 4 inches here. And I believe that's, I'm going to just show you again. There's the 4 inches. So we're going to go in at 4 inches. And I am going to score that. And then I'm going to swing that arm, and I am going to go at 7 3/4. Okay? And this is what it looks like. So I have a little bit of this showing, which is exactly what I want. I'm going to score that. I am going to bring in my base card, which is 4 1/4 by 5. This is going to get layered right on top of here. All right. So this is a little bit larger. I'm going to bring that right over there. So it's going to look just like that. And when you open it, you're pulling it open like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and glue this down. Let me just grab my stamp and seal. I know it's here on the table somewhere. And boy, I'm discombobulated this morning. Let me grab that. All right, so what I'm going to do again, this is the bottom piece. I'm going to add some glue here. And I am going to bring this piece in, and I am going to put that right here. So what I'm showing right now is just some of the cherry cobbler. And there's my Z-fold card. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I am just going to add a couple of things here. I've already cut out. Let me just show you. On this designer series paper right here, wow, that didn't look even blurry to me. What is going on with this? Oh my gosh. Unfortunately, we're just going to keep going with this. I'm never sure. Okay, so these are the pieces that go on here. So you can cut those out, and that's what I did. Okay, so let's just move that out of the way. So I brought in a cow, and I have the little piglets, and I have my little sheep. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add these onto my card. And I'm just going to add that one right there. I'm going to add the little piglets right here. And when I open it up there, I have a little sheep there and one there. So I'm going to put this little sheep right here. This is an adorable set. I didn't know that I was going to have a lot to do with this, but I tell you, for scrapbooking, again, I love that sentiment that says from all of us. So I have that. Now I have a Z-fold card. And I'm just going to open that up for a second. I'm going to bring in some paper here. I'm going to just bring that up a little bit. Let's see if that helps. See it any clearer. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to do a little stamping. So I'm going to do from all of us. I'm going to cut this out. Oh yeah, that's much better when I'm up close, huh? All right, so again, we'll show this. All right, and I'm gonna put the from all of us right here with dimensionals. I'm going to open that up, and I have some circles already cut out. Now, I use my stylish dies for the circles, but I actually have quite a few left over from another project that were just regular circles, so I want to use those up too. These actually do have a little stitching. I think that was from a paper pumpkin project, but hey, they're there. I'm going to use them. I'm going to put thinking happy thoughts of you. We're going to put dimensionals there. And I'm just going to put this right here. I have some gems here from the Milky Dots. I'm just going to use those. Add some of these gems. And you can open it up, and I like to put a gem right there. I know it kind of defeats the purpose because that's already red, but you can also color them in, but I just like to do that. I like to add something. So there's the first card from that piece. Okay, we're still going to hold on to that. You'll see what I'm going to do with that one. The next one, because now I have this piece, all right, I want to use something. I want to use that up. So again, I've got a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece. Remember this one, same size. Let me bring that down so you can see it. Same size. I'm going to use the same size, but I'm turning it. Now this one, we're going to cut at, we're going to score at 3 1/4, 6 3/4. Okay, so let me bring that in. And we're going to do, let me just double check that. This is, yep, 3 1/4. Okay, I just wanted to double check. I double check myself all the time. So this is going to be 3 1/4. And we're going to go to 6 3/4. And again, all the measurements will be on my blog, Stampersdelight.com. 6 3/4. And that's the scoring for that. I will actually tell you that this one, I'm going to show you this one, okay? This is the one I'm doing. I actually just lay that down and fold it over each way to get the right measurements. So this one, folding this way, again, another Z-fold card. And we're going to glue that down. So this is going to be right on top of here. Now, if you didn't want any of that little blue showing, you could also do it a little bit let's do that. There we go. I'm just going to burnish that a little bit better because I didn't want that blue showing. There we go. You're going to see just a little bit of that, but we're going to cover that up anyway. So now I have this guy. And this really has everything I need here. So I'm just going to bring in one of my little sheeps. There we go. Here's a little sheep. Now this one I stamped and cut out with the dies. I stamped it and I did the dies. What I'm going to do here is I just want a little bit of gray. So I'm using my smoky slate, just adding a little gray. But I want to blend that in, but I don't want to blend it with a darker color. What I'm going to do is blend it with the color lifter and soften that. So it matches this one right here. Okay, or this one on the other card that I did. Let's move that out of the way. All right, so I'm just going to smooth that out a little bit. And I'm going to add that one right here. So I'm just going to add a little glue. 3 fun folds today. All right, I got that strip again. I'm going to go with From All of Us. And I am going to cut that off. And that one I'm going to put right at the top. I'm going to use dimensionals for that. So don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook. Leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up. And when you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll know when I upload a new video or I go live. Okay, so now I have that. Now when I open it up, again, I have this circle already cut, so why not use what I have? But again, if you don't have the circles, the stylish die shapes are what I use. Thinking happy thoughts of you. March 1st, we have the Irresistible Blooms Hello coming out. When you order that suite or bundle from me, you will get a PDF with 11 different samples on it from myself and 10 other demonstrators. That is something you get free when you order that through me, and there'll be a link for that on March 1st. Okay, so I'm going to bring in these gems again. I have the milky dots right here, so I'm going to use those. You can see here I use the yellow. I'll show you that one in a minute. This one I'm just going to use what I have. And then maybe put one over right there. Okay, so that's adorable like that, right? But then look I like these little ducks. Aren't they cute? So let's do little ducks. So what I need now is a piece of yellow. And my die cutting machine. So let's bring that in. Now, if you watched my organization on my paper, I just got these from Stamp and Storage. So I actually put these with my paper. And now I store my cardstock, like my pieces, which I love, with my cardstock. I've tried a lot of different ways to organize my scraps, and I love this now. This is the way to go. So the link to Stamp and Storage is also below. And I'm going to use my mini embossing machine here that you can get for free. Or as part of your starter kit, I should say, not free. Okay, let's bring in these little dies. Wait till you see these. They're so cute. Okay, we got the mama duck. And what I love about this is I got 4 little baby ducks. So I can do them all at the same time. We have some little piglets here. We have a little bunny, but we're just going to use the ducks. think I got a bunny. I counted the bunny as a duck. Okay, we got 3 ducks. I thought we only had 3. It's like, oh, they're multiplying. They're multiplying in my case. Okay, so we are going to just push this through. So there's mama and 2 babies. And we have a 3rd one here. Let's get him out. Put these dies in here before I lose them. All right, let's move this out of the way. And I got the little ducks there. Okay. All right. So we're going to take my little card here. Now, these are really small, but you can use the mini dimensionals. Let me show you a little trick to that. Okay, I love showing little tricks. So the mama, that one fits pretty good on there. The little babies, what I do is I put it on there, and then I'll tuck part of it in. And you'll see what I mean in a second. I'm just going to go here and put all the little guys on there first. All right, so let's start with the mama. So when this is closed, I want to see the mama duck. So we're going to put her right here. And then I'm going to put one of the baby ducks right behind her. Now, if you don't like, if there's some of that showing, you can just take your pick tool. Take your pick tool. That's easy to say. And just tuck that behind there. Once I have the mama and 1 baby, I'm just lining these up. Such a cute set. Oh my gosh. This would make a great baby card too. And we're going to go right here with the other little baby duck. So now I have, from all of us, thinking happy thoughts of you today. And when you close it, you can see the mama and the baby. And when you open it up, you can see that. So here's the other one that I had done. And I just used the gold. Same idea, right? Now, that's 2 fun folds out of that designer series paper, but I still have this 12 by 12, 3-inch by 12-inch paper that was left over. Remember I said I left that on the top because I wanted certain portions here. So let's bring those 2 cards in. Okay, here they are. And what I'm going to do with the clouds is I'm going to use those for the lip of the envelope. So I'm going to go this way so that I am going to actually get, let's start here. I'm going to get the clouds here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. So I'm not wasting a lot, but now I can have the lip of my envelope match my card. I'm sure you can find something else to do with this if you wanted to make another small card or another card, but me, I wanted to match up my cards with my envelopes. Okay, now this one, I really want to get those little trees there. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm just going to trim a little bit off the top. So let's take this off, first of all. Let me just take off, because this is about 3 inches. Okay, I'm just going to take off just a smidge. I'll make that 2 3/4 because I want to get some of that green. Now I'll get those trees. Okay, so now I'm going to do this. Okay. And now I have the trees there for this card. So there's 2 fun folds for you this morning out of that one sheet of designer series paper, which I love so much. Now let me show you the next one. Here's the third one. I'm going to bring this in. I have this cute little paper right here, and I have designer's cardstock. This is my Stampersdelight. Of course, it's the 4 1/4 cut that way. This is how I want to do this card. I'm going to score that really well. Now I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer, and I am going to bring this into 2 inches. You could do any size you want. I just do 2 inches because I tend to remember that. I'm going to drag that right down to the score mark, not going over it. And then I'm going to turn it. Now you can cut this with scissors or use your paper trimmer. I'm using my paper trimmer. I'm bringing that down as far as I can get it without going over. And then there's a little bit of piece left. I could probably pull it out. But what I'm going to do is just probably grab my paper snips. And I am just going to snip that off. Okay, now I am going to keep that for something else. So here I have my paper, or my base. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to cut this paper at 2 inches. So I got a 2-inch strip here. And that is actually going to go right over this piece. So it has to be, of course, 5 1/4. Cut that right off. Again, these are quick, easy, fun folds for you. Now I'm going to take that paper again, and on the inside, I'm going to do 4 by 5 1/4. So remember, I want it to go this way, so I have to cut it this way. So I'm going to do 4 by 5 1/4. That is going to get laid down right here. Okay. This one I'm actually going to do a little bit different than the one that I did earlier, and you'll see the difference. Now what I'm going to do is I've got, well, this one I've already stamped by mistake. Not by mistake, but I stamped it early. I'm actually going to stamp this one. Happy thoughts from all of us. I'm going to stamp that up here. I'm going to take, remember this piece right here. I'm going to take that piece and I'm going to make some more little ducks because they're just so stinking cute. Bringing in my machine. I'll lay that down. I'm going to grab those little ducks again. I think I already lost one, didn't I? Okay. We got the mama, a couple of babies. I'm missing a little, oh, there it is. I'm missing a baby. There's the little baby. All right, let's just roll that out. Okay, now we have our little ducks. All right, for this one, I'm just going to actually use my glue. So I'm going to use my liquid glue. I'm not going to use these on dimensionals. Just need a little bit of glue on these. the mama. Okay. And add the little babies here. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? This would make a great baby card. This is actually going to go right here, so let's glue that down. Stamp that one ahead of time. I'm going to put this one right here. And then on the inside, right behind that, is where this one's going to go. That says "From all of us," where you would sign it. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to grab, let's see, I'm going to grab this ribbon, what I have left. I love this ribbon. This is actually what we're going to be using on the Around the Bend class too. I love this ribbon. I'm going to tie a bow here. Just pull that a little bit smaller. Okay. And then trim that off. I will definitely use that piece for something else. I'm going to also trim this just a little bit. This bow is going to go right here. So I am going to add some glue right there. Oh my gosh, look how cute. Don't you think that's adorable? All right, I still have these gems, so let's go with these. I like these because they pick up whatever color, they go with whatever color you're working on. I think I'm going to put that one right here. And then maybe a couple more down here, why not? I mean, look how cute this card is. What a quick, easy, fun fold, right? Okay, so let's grab an envelope. And let's do the matching envelope. So again, I'm just going to take my glue. And I'm just going to trim that off. I like the chicken wire on the other side too, but I didn't want to, I wanted those little ducks. And then, because I like this little barn, I'm going to add a little barn there. And there I have another fun fold. So I showed you 3 fun folds today. So this is the one we just did. Let me bring in the first one that I did a fun fold. And what I did was different was I did the ribbon around this piece and then the bow. But the ribbon didn't really show up except for right here. So I just wanted to see how it would look. So there's 2 variations. Whoop, let me bring this down. I forgot I got you on high power there. So just 2 different variations of the same card. Right? Then don't forget that we did this one. And we did another fun fold, which is this one right here. Oh my gosh, so many cute cards. And then, of course, the 6 cards that I got out of that designer series paper. There's one. We have this one. And this one. All these will be on my blog. Just go to Stampersdelight.com and you'll be able to see the still shots. I really hope you enjoyed this video and what you could do with this stamp set bundle and designer series paper. Remember, the designer series paper is free until February 28th with a qualifying order and while supplies last. So until next time, thank you for joining me, and keep on stamping, Stampers. Bye.